What's up, guys? Thank you for coming to another RTE shirts video. And today we're gonna get some free 99 knowledge from these guys right here. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, my name is Esley.
I'm JC, and we are J&E Eclectics.
All right, and now, how long have you guys been doing the t-shirt business?
About a year.
About a year, and you got DTGs.
Yep. So we've got the Freejet 330TX Plus DTG from Omniprint. We've also got MT1502 dual head embroidery machine from Ricoma, and we're also just getting into the DTF film through Omniprint as well.
There you go, man. They're trying. They're doing it from home as well.
Yep.
There you go. So make sure to, hey, we made a couple more videos. Go check them out about the home setup. But in this video, you're gonna learn the DTF process, also how much it cost them, and we're gonna compare polyester and cotton shirts.
Cotton shirts, both of them, yep.
They're
size, same print.
Same print.
Yep.
We stretched them out.
Stretch them out, yep.
Hey, I stretch out my shirts too, you know. I'm getting fat, guys, and I gotta fit. Anyways, make sure to stick around to get all this knowledge, and let's get started. The process, this is brand new to you guys, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We just got this in, so we attended one of the creators' lives with Omniprint. We saw that they were talking about this stuff. We purchased it during the event. And just a few days later, we've got it. So we busted it out for you today, and we're gonna learn together.
This right here is just the second sheet.
That's right.
That's the second sheet. Yep.
We're gonna learn today, guys.
I learned today, yep.
All right, man. So what's the first step?
First step is actually going to be in the RIP software. So you want to take the environment that they created and install it into the RIP software, and then create your image. So if you've already got a good vector image ready, you got to make sure you mirror it and then line it up. That's it. We tape it down, so they're coming out with another platen that's heated and has like suction little holes that holds the film down. We don't have that yet because it's not out. It's on pre-order. So we're going cheap here with the Scotch tape, just holding it still so it doesn't move while you print, and it's doing the job.
Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works. You get the design ready, and then you send it to the printer.
Yep.
Now, it's done printing. What's the next step?
You gotta bake it.
Ooh.
Oh, gotta powder it first.
Oh, hey, you can't forget the powder. This is brand new to you.
Yep.
Have you noticed any difficulties about it?
Aside of lining it up, it's actually the peeling process. So it is supposed to be a hot peel, but it is about a 30-second, I want to say, cool down before you hot peel it. So that's the one thing I've noticed, and I'll show you after this on the actual design I made. There's actually a little splotch right here.
Yeah.
You see that actually came off for me trying to peel it off right away, right off the heat press. So about 30 seconds or so, letting it cool down. It's still warm, and you go ahead and peel it right off.
All right. So there's definitely a technique to it.
Yep. So right now,
What you got over there, bro? The
so
pepper
right now
shaker
the
or what?
Yeah, the pepper shaker, man.
There you go.
What works, works.
Hey, this guy's over here. That's how we do it right there, bro.
So you want to be generous with it. Don't be scared. You can always scoop it back up and then reuse it.
There you go.
But be generous with it. Cover all around. You want to make sure you inspect it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see with the camera, but you might see some crystals on there. You want to make sure all the that ink is covered up with those crystals.
All right, guys.
What you could do another run to be safe, and that's it for the powder part. After that, we're gonna go ahead and bake it. So we just set it at 320. So this is a dual platen. So one of the things that we're doing right now, since we're testing it out, we don't know if it's gonna melt. Obviously, it's not, but we like to be safe rather than sorry. What we did right here, so it is at 320 in the bottom heating platen, 300 on top, and it is hovering, so it is a little tough to see. It's not touching the film at all. So the heat press is actually hovering right on top of it. We set it for about 90 seconds, and right now what it's going to do, it's that powder is going to go ahead and melt it. So that's the adhesive that's going to go onto the shirt.
They recommend baking it like this for 2 minutes, but they don't have a heated lower platen. So when we just started setting up the shop, we were reaching out to other people who've been doing this for a while and seeing like, okay, this is what people did when they first started. Then they realized like 2 years down the road, this is what's easier. Well, we want to start where you were at 2 years down the road. And they're like, okay, if you're going to spend money on a nice heat press, just get a custom one with a lower heated platen and cut your production time in half. So that's why we do 90 seconds. And in order to get it to lock right here without actually closing, you just have to completely reduce the tension and the pressure.
All right, and that's off. So now, just let it cool down, and it's ready for the transfer.
All right.
So again, maybe a little tough to see, but you see that gloss? That's the crystals melting. So that's already Good for the adhesive for the next shirt or for the shirt that you're gonna put it on or whatever it is you're gonna put it on.
All right. So you get those shiny crystals right there. You good?
Yep, you're good.
All right. All right.
So since we did these two designs together, they're all ganged up.
So that's how you would do tags right there as well, right?
Yep.
Just start cutting them and for different purposes. Got you.
Exactly.
And you want to make sure you leave enough for you to grab.
Because you're gonna end up
And peel.
ripping that off. So you wanna leave a little tab on there.
You guys got the free jet. What is it? Edge 330?
330 TX.
TX. And now, from Omniprint.
Yep.
How much did it cost you, man?
It's 25 G's.
25 G's. So you could have made payments if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could have made payments.
Do you know how much it would have been payment wise?
I want to say the payments were between 380 and 420, somewhere around there. I think it might have been lower. It just depends on your credit score and if you're putting anything down.
So man, this free jet, I want to hear the pros and cons.
Sure.
Is there a learning curve? What did you have issues with at the beginning?
Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story. They might not like to hear this, but if you're thinking about getting an Omniprint, just do it. Pull the trigger. There's been good and bad stories floating around depending on individual experiences. But for us, we broke the print head day one. So we had a head strike on day one while we're doing the 6 hours of learning.
Ooh.
So it's the middle of quarantine.
Wait, you broke it while training?
While training.
Ooh.
Yeah. So what actually happened, and it's crazy because it's like a recorded training, Omni had just switched from sending technicians out to having you try to do it virtually. I think we were actually in the first class that was virtual, like April 16th.
So be fair, they were still learning themselves.
They were still learning. So
Yeah.
they couldn't send people out, so their technical support was taking a hit from a reputation standpoint, like, oh, I need all this help. And it's like, yeah, but California's telling you, you send out workers, that's it. We're shutting you down.
Yeah.
So they had to figure out a way to adapt. And while they were doing it, we had just bought our machine. They took care of us, man.
Yeah. They made it right?
They made it right, yeah. So you get a free print head, like with your warranty, but they didn't make us use our warranty. They sent us a new print head, which was super cool of them because those are like $1,500.
Before we continue this video, just want to let you know I got a website selling SVGs, and because I like you guys, I'm giving away free SVGs on my website. Go check it out in the description below. That was just a quick plug. Let's continue with the video.
What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to toss both of these. What I want to see, since we are doing testers, this is only one color and it's very thin lines. So I want to see how well that holds up. With this one, it's a little bit more color, right? And I also want to see how that holds up as well. So that's why I ended up choosing these two different designs.
All right.
Yep, just got the moisture out, tossing on. All you got to do is place it wherever you're going to place it. Obviously, this is a tester, so I'm just tossing it on wherever. Make sure you are putting, all right, one thing here real quick. So there is a shiny side, there's a matte side. You're always going to print on the matte side, and you want to put that same matte side down. All right, it should be obvious, but you know, we all make mistakes sometimes. Just, again, extra protection, we toss this on. And this is set at 15 seconds. And then, that's it. So then, like I said, pull it off, let it cool down a little bit. It is supposed to be a hot peel. Go right here real quick.
Yeah.
But we notice it's not really straight off the heat press hot peel.
Like a warm peel.
And then we'll go ahead and just peel off.
But once you start peeling,
Just don't be
follow the
scared.
peel. Don't stop, because it's going to look like it's pulling up a little bit, but it wants to come off. So you just got to go. So the first test we did for his shirt, we actually did it at 5 press.
That's it.
Oh, that fast?
That's it.
Ooh.
All right. This is where I'm a little more scared of, just because all the splotches are loose, but we'll see.
There we go.
Easy. So it's upside down.
All right.
Transfers. So there's an extra step we like to do on top of that.
Yeah,
So if you want to go ahead and feel it.
They're real shiny. You can feel them right away. They're dry.
Yeah.
It's nice, but what we like to do to get even more like a matte finish and make it look like it's actually printed to the shirt, we do one more like 15-second press.
Oh, okay.
So this is not in their recommended steps. It's just something that we've kind of learned through trial and error with other stuff.
But you know what? With the t-shirt business, that's one thing I noticed. You really gotta find your own steps that work for you. Yep. Even though it might be against what the company says, you know? Hey, whatever works for you, man.
Well, for example, even DTG printing, Omniprint says, okay, you're gonna do 2 presses of 90 seconds, XYZ. We don't do that. No. We got a heated lower platen, so everything's a little bit different for us. So we do a 6-second press and then a 20-second press done. And when it's printed, 1 60-second press, dry, cured.
That's it.
Oh, nice, guys.
So
nice.
one of the things that we noticed with the first tester, and that'll be with the wording back here, or even within here. So sometimes the border ends up either coming off or there's a little bit excess glue.
Yeah.
That second press that we just did right now just clears that right up. So that's what I said with the print back here. Around it, you saw a little bit of the glue or the DTG ink sticking up a little bit. That second press will just clear it right up.
Yeah, so that right there, if you're looking at shirts and you want a full color logo, for example, like security company we work with had like a shield. You could print that on DTG and it would be nice, but it'd be so much easier to just chest logo full color and it would feel great and it would last. So that's really where DTF comes in. Simple things that are a little more time consuming. Now you wouldn't want to do a 12x16 full shirt. Like we printed this last week. Just some fun, like a motorcycle design. So this is one of our designs.
DTG or DTF?
DTG.
All right.
I wouldn't want to do this DTF.
Because it's just so big?
Yeah, I mean, the time it takes, you got to do a 2-minute cure, bake on it. Then you got to press it. That's a 60-second. Do the print on the shirt, 60 seconds, dry, done, shirt's gone. But you could, since there's a lot of free space in there, you could use DTF and it would be all right. But DTG is the way to go for full image.
Got it, guys. So DTG, full image. DTF for small chest
logos,
tags, sleeves,
or bulk orders. I mean, Reyes wants 25 shirts. We might put 25 chest logos, or maybe it only takes 2 sheets for 25 chest logos. And then we can slap those on your shirts real fast for you. And they're gonna be really high quality because it's the same gamut plus inks from the DTG machine. We cut the old designs out.
Yeah.
What he just used, we could have put this back on the printer and printed on the other side too.
It's reusable.
It's reusable. So you cut out the designs that you're going to use and you heat press it. So this stuff is still good.
It is reusable, but just like these that we just peeled off are not reusable.
Got it.
So those are done.
Yeah, like I said, the section that you didn't use, this section here, you can just toss it back on and
All right, so guys, now this is a poly shirt. To see the difference.
Yep. See the difference. So I'm gonna toss it out one more time, 15 seconds. Just do that second press.
So now for poly, usually you know they can't take as much heat.
Yep.
Do you lower the heat?
We left it the same just to test it.
All right.
See how it comes
See
out.
if it melts the shirt.
we like to mess things up. That way we don't mess it up
You
when
know
we're
what
actually
not to
doing
do.
it. Ooh, that's holy. It's alright.
Did it melt?
It did not. Still, it's not
To,
bad.
to me, it looks about the same.
Yeah.
The only difference though is the color,
You can see
just
the
a
color.
little bit.
It's a little
brighter
brighter
on
there.
the cotton.
Yeah, brighter on the kind. But I mean that's expected from poly.
Yep.
Because I know when I do vinyl on poly, it's a little like the dye from the polyester goes up a little bit. It is what it is. But it doesn't look bad at all, man. I'll rock that. Well, no, I wouldn't, because you know I don't want to get caught up. But, yeah. For personal use.
So, and this is, I'm not being gentle with this at all.
Oh, that's good. Stretch it one more time. Stretch it one more time. And that's poly?
No, this was
the
the cotton.
cotton.
We're going to poly right
Already
now.
the same. Already stretched
No
it.
cracks or nothing, man. That's good stuff.
So
That is a
same
poly?
thing with the poly. So I stretch it kind of every direction. It holds the image.
Hey,
Now
that's
with
a
poly,
good transfer.
Yeah, you stretch it too much, you're gonna get like those little. The fabric itself is gonna look.
It's
stretched.
funny. The fabric, you can see the stretch marks.
But on the
On
image,
you can on the design.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good print right there.
That's right.
So, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this free 99 knowledge on the DTF process. But of course, you want to know more about the t-shirt business, or you want an awesome custom shirt, where can they find you guys?
You can find us on Instagram at JE_Eclectics, and at YouTube, it's the same JE Eclectics, or on our personal website, www.jeeclectics.com.
Go show them some love, go place an order, and if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.
Push that like button.
There you go.